Do you want me to tell you what the right is?
Yes, I do.
Can I finish the sentence without you cutting me off?
I'm not cutting you off.
You
just tried to break my door down. You entered my apartment without a legal reason. I don't see anything that says that you can enter my apartment. Do you have a warrant from a judge?
Do you understand there's certain exigencies that allow me to come in here by law?
I was sleeping in my bed.
Do you want to hear this or not? You asked.
I want you to leave my apartment right now.
Where's his property so we can give it to him so we can all leave?
I don't have his property.
Well, I guess we're all just going to sit here then until he finds the keys. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. He wants his keys. I had to make sure you were alive and hear that he didn't kill you. I told you if I didn't hear your voice, I'd kick in the door.
How did you get into my apartment?
He has your keys. Hello?
And you have a legal reason to be in here?
I just told you what it was.
I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think that will stand up in court.
It absolutely will. Does all the time. I know the law because it's my job.
That a police officer is allowed to enter my apartment no matter what.
It's because of the reason I just told you. Yes, it's clear legal law. We use it all of the time. And you can look it up on the internet.
That you're allowed to enter anyone's apartment without them allowing you.
It's called exigent circumstances. Look that up. You'll understand it maybe if you read it. If not, call an attorney and you'll find out. Do you know where his keys are so we can leave you alone? Do you have any idea?
He has property of mine.
Okay. What does he have of yours other than the keys? What does he have of yours other than the keys?
He owes me $850.
Okay, do you want him spending the night here then? Is that why you won't give him his keys?
He took my keys.
That didn't answer my question.
Did you break into his apartment?
That didn't answer my question. You're answering my question with a question. Do you want him to stay the night or not?
I'm done talking.
You don't care if he stays the night then? Okay, you don't have to talk. I'm just trying to make this easier for all of us so I can get out of here. If you don't want to talk, then I have to stand here with you while they look around for his keys everywhere in your house.
I'll go get the paperwork to start the theft report for the keys, and we can go from there.
There's no theft. He took my keys.
Well, he says you took his keys. That's the theft.
So am I going to make a report that he took my keys?
We have your keys. They're right there.
He took my keys.
He did not intend, there's no theft.
Exactly. There's no theft. So why are you going to accuse me of trying to steal his keys?
He's accusing you of taking his keys, not me. But if he wants to make a police report, then we're going to do that. I just want to get his keys and get out of here.
He wants to
You're the one holding this up.
We all want to go. That's all it is to it. He wants to go home. We want to leave you alone. So if we can find his keys.
Obviously you don't, or you wouldn't have broken into my apartment.
It's very simple. So the solution is to find his keys and we can all leave. It's that simple.
Do you have any idea where the keys might be?
Can
you help us find them so that we can get him out of here, we can get out of here, you guys can deal with the money issue later because that's a civil issue that we can't help you with anyway. All we want to do is get you guys apart for the night, let him get out of here, and you guys deal with the rest of those problems some other time.
I know this is illegal.
Well,
you cannot enter my apartment.
You can sit here and think all you want and record us with your phone all you want. It doesn't change the fact that we want to leave just as much as you want us to leave, and you arguing with us doesn't solve the problem. So let us find his keys and let him go, and we can all leave you alone. That's the very simple solution. It's that simple. And you can sit there and look at me with your phone pointed at me all you want. It doesn't solve the problem until we find his keys.
It is recording that you entered my apartment without me allowing you to.
We've already established that you don't agree with us, and you can record it, that's fine. Where's his keys?
We're going to leave him here. Do you want him to start searching for his keys? I mean, I'm trying to protect you, too, without him going through everything in your house.
You're not protecting me. You broke into my apartment, and he had taken my keys outside.
While I stand here with her, then, since she doesn't want to help with that.
He took my keys outside.
Taking keys outside is not against the law. Depriving somebody of their keys intentionally for an unlimited amount of time.
There's not an unlimited amount of time. He took my keys. I'm protecting myself.
By taking his keys?
He took my keys.
Well, now he's given them back. We have your keys. Where are his?
But you're trying to accuse me and say you have a right to break into my apartment because he took my keys and went outside.
You didn't listen to what I said because that's not what I said. That's not what I said. We need his keys before we leave. If you want to assist us, that would get us out of here quicker. If you don't, then we're just going to have to stand here until he gets done doing
I don't know where his keys are. His stuff was over here.
Okay.
Why don't you ask him what he was doing going through my stuff last night?
I don't care. That's between you and him.
Obviously. But you certainly care about him calling and reporting a falsity.
We don't have his keys. He said you took them. Your key. You haven't reported any crime to me that he's done.
I just told you he was going through my jewelry, my things last night.
Is there something missing in your things? You invited this man into your home.
So then it's okay that he goes through my stuff and he takes my keys.
He didn't. You are.
He's in my home.
Tell me what is gone right now that you want to report a theft on. There's nothing that you're not telling me that something's missing. So he went through your stuff. You invite people into your home. You're allowing them access to your things. That's not a theft. Prying in someone's stuff is not very polite. I'll give you that. But it's not a theft. They're probably up here somewhere. She said his stuff was over here, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any idea where they might be so that we can get him out of here, get your keys back to you, and be on our way so that you can sleep or do whatever?
I'm sorry, are my keys being held ransom right now?
No. Your keys
Okay,
are
then can I have my keys?
When we get ready to leave, you will have your keys.
So they're being held
By us at the moment because we need them. For some reason we have to go out and you want to lock us out, there's no reason for you to have access to your keys at the moment.
they're my keys.
Oh my goodness.
That's true.
Let's just solve this and get his keys to him so we can all leave.
Can you just lay her keys down there or whatever? Yeah, there's the keys.
Simple solution, Karen.
So let me get this straight. It was okay that he took my keys and left my home with my
You
keys.
brought him back. You're the one that gave him access to your home.
So it's okay that he comes in and steals my stuff. But if he leaves his stuff in here, then it's my problem?
It's your word
Right
against
now, it's your problem,
his.
yeah.
It's your word against his. You guys can argue it out however you want.
Then what are you doing here?
Trying to resolve the issue. Calmly.
Here's the thing. You
Coming into my apartment, threatening to break down my door, getting me out of bed.
Do you want to know what I'm doing here? That's what you asked. He called about an argument. We get here. You two are still disagreeing. We want to get him out of here so you guys don't continue to fight. That's our job. We have to keep the peace, but we can't get him out of here because
I wasn't fighting.
it doesn't matter if you say that or not. He says you were, so all we can do is err on the side of caution and try and resolve this issue by getting him out of the neighborhood so you guys don't argue again. But he has no way to get out of the neighborhood because his car keys are somewhere in the house.
Well, maybe in the morning we can find them. And if he had been rational and logical and civil, then we wouldn't be standing here in the middle of the night with two cops breaking into my home.
So you are keeping his keys because you want him to spend the night
I'm not
with
keeping
you.
his keys.
It sounds like it to me. It sounds like it's exactly what he said, that you hid the keys because you didn't want him to leave. Now you want him to stay the night so you guys can resolve it in the morning. That's the reason he's looking for his keys. He doesn't want to stay the night.
I don't want him to stay the night.
Then help me find the keys so he can leave.
Okay, well, start looking. Why doesn't he look? Why did he have to call the police instead of looking for his keys?
Because you guys were arguing.
We weren't arguing.
Well, that's how he perceives it, that it was going to get out of hand, and he felt like he needed us to be here so it wouldn't.
And so he's telling the truth.
I don't know, but all I know is I can't let this argument continue with us leaving both of you here, and that's not what he wants. Wouldn't you like all of us to leave too, or do you want us to leave?
Yes, I would like to get back to sleep like I was before the door was almost broken in.
Then where are his keys? Where could they find?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him? They're his keys. Why don't you look around for his keys
Okay, where
with him? Why
they-
doesn't he look around for his keys?
Where could they possibly, okay. You want him to come up here and start going through your drawers and stuff again then? Is that, you're giving him permission to do that?
No, because he didn't have his keys in the drawer.
Well, you just told him to come look around for the key. You want me to have him come up here and look for the keys? Wouldn't you rather do it yourself?
I think that he should have been looking for the keys before he called police.
But that didn't happen. That's already done and over with. Now
Well,
we're here, let's
he's
move on.
making a false report, and you guys are supporting it by breaking into my home.
No, we're not, but we've already been over this a million times. If you help us find the keys, we can...
Really? So now I need to know that you guys can come into my home
Okay.
at any time. Is that correct?
Recall the legal standing that I told you to look up. Do you remember those words that I told you? You'll be able to play it back later. Yes, I had the right to come here and make sure. I told you I need to hear your voice. I need to see that you're okay. Or
I didn't report that anything was wrong. You didn't need to see me
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
because you thought he killed me.
You know, if you want to make a complaint about this later, we will argue about this later.
So he called you, and you believe that he killed me because he called you.
Where's the keys? I didn't say that. Where would the keys be, ma'am? You just want to argue all night. I can see why.
No, I don't. I want you out of my home. I want my keys back. I want him to go look for his keys and stop overreacting and causing a scene and calling police out to my home because he has issues with honesty.
Okay. So where would he look for his keys then?
I don't know. Wherever he left them.
And here is where he said he left them, that they were in the room here with him, and they were...
And he had stuff in the other room. He had his stuff here. He was downstairs.
He's still looking for the keys, or what's going on?
If I follow her,